Gearheads, rejoice! The iconic Volkswagen Passat is back for one final hooray, and this time, it's packing a punch. The 2025 Passat isn't just a facelift. It's a complete reinvention, a swan song to a beloved sedan that's been a mainstay on roads for decades. So buckle up, folks, because we're about to take a deep dive into everything you need to know about the last generation 2025 Volkswagen Passat. Design. The new Volkswagen Passat has been given a complete makeover, and it certainly looks more modern than the outgoing car. Up front, you have some slim headlights with an LED strip running across the bonnet, similar to what you get on the Volkswagen ID.7. And if you go for the R-Line, you get a deeper front bumper for a more sporty look, while the Elegance model has a more subtle appearance. Alloy wheels start at 17 inches, however, 18 and 19-inch wheels are also available. The new Passat is only available as an estate, and it's slightly longer than before. The full-width light bar across the boot looks sleek, and there's a pretty big roof spoiler on all models. If you go for the R-Line model, you get some sporty-looking gloss black trim on the bumper with the honeycomb effect. Interior. While the current Volkswagen Passat has a perfectly pleasant interior, it was starting to look a bit dated. The new model has gone some way to improve on this, as it has a much more interesting design. The highlight here is the massive new touchscreen infotainment system. As standard, you get a 12.9-inch screen, but a 15-inch unit is also available as an option. That's a big upgrade over the 9-inch screen you get in the current car. This screen also features a new operating system, and it's much easier to use than the one you'll find in the Volkswagen ID.4. You still have the same touch sliders for the climate temperature and volume, however, they're now backlit unlike the ones in current models so you can see them at night. You may be pleased to hear that VW has ditched touch-sensitive buttons on the steering wheel as well, with all cars now getting physical controls. While the climate control is still operated through the screen, the menu is now permanently at the bottom, removing the need to press a button to bring it up and making it easier to use on the movie. As for the rest of the screen, it's bright and responsive, and the menu layout is easy enough to fathom. It's still not quite as intuitive as the system you get in a Mercedes C-Class, but that won't really matter if you use the standard fit wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Moving away from the screen, the rest of the cabin has a much more modern aesthetic than the outgoing Passat. You have plenty of cool-looking ambient lighting throughout the place, including a pattern on the dashboard that lifts things. As you'd expect from a Volkswagen, interior quality is very nice throughout. There's soft touch plastic on every surface you touch, and you have to start poking around pretty low down before you find any scratchy materials. This premium feeling extends into the back seats as well, so your rear passengers won't feel like they're in the cheap seats. Your engine and performance. There are quite a few engine options for the new Passat. You can choose between a mild hybrid petrol, 2 standard petrols, 3 diesels, and 2 plug-in hybrids. All versions are only offered with an automatic gearbox. The mild hybrid petrol is new for the Passat. It's a 1.5-liter A4-cylinder engine with 150 horsepower and front-wheel drive, and the mild hybrid system means you can coast in traffic without the engine running to save a bit of fuel. You then have a choice of 2 standard 2-liter petrol engines, one with 204 horsepower and front-wheel drive, and one with 265 horsepower and all-wheel drive. The 3 diesels are also all 2-liter units with either 122, 193 horsepower, all but the most powerful are front-wheel drive. Finally, you have 2 plug-in hybrid engines to choose from. Both use a new 1.5-liter petrol engine, and you can have either 214 or 272 horsepower. This new plug-in hybrid has a 19.7 kilowatt battery, up from 10.6 kilowatt in the outgoing car. As a result, Volkswagen expects the new Passat to be capable of up to 62 miles on electric power alone, almost double the range of the previous Passat. How much will the new Volkswagen Passat cost? The new Volkswagen Passat will be available to order in Germany from February next year, so expect it to hit our shores in early spring. UK pricing hasn't been announced yet, but it'll start from €39,995 in Germany. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more car reviews and news, and let me know in the comments below what you think about the 2025 Volkswagen Passat. Is it a worthy successor to the legacy? Until next time, happy motoring.